Okay, good evening. MeBob review for Thursday, March 13th, 2025. I gotta remember how to say these years. I am really moving through some brain fog today. Not sure exactly what's wrong with me. Something's not right. Uh, let's see here. So, as always, if you trust your edge and your method, and if you trade only the setups it gives you, and if you follow the rules, if you are patient, and if you think in terms of weeks, months, never today, or even tomorrow, then you will make a lot of money and live a life very few can afford. So let's do our MeBob review. Here's our MeBob chart. Did make this change uh, just as the MeBob bar is highlighted in green. In hindsight, that kind of indicates go, like a green traffic light. The red is indicating stop. So at 12 noon, when this bar opens, this red shaded area will print on my chart, the same as this prints on my chart when the MeBob opens at 10:05 a.m. And at least for now, I'm really going to focus on MeBob in the morning. And thank you to machine learning for the this morning he posted coffee and MeBob. What could be better or something like that. And I think a lot of us are having fun with this right now. Again, it's probably not gonna last. There's gonna be strings of losers, but it does seem as though MeBob is a morning person. So MeBob open, MeBob range, pretty large bar above MeBob. I would have taken it, and it did reach the 10-point profit target. I myself in this situation, so I'm assuming you would have gotten long around 89, 89 and a quarter. So you'd have been looking for 99, 99 and a quarter. And today's open was at 98. And yesterday's settlement was 97 and a quarter. So the way I always traded up until now, if I had gotten along here or here or here, anywhere down here, I would have looked at these two pivotal areas. Today's open at 98 and the previous settlement at 97 and a quarter. And I would almost without a doubt have take profit at 97 and a quarter, which was yesterday's settlement, maybe even 97 in case price went to 97 and a quarter exactly. I may not get filled. And you can see price did reverse down below our entry before going to our profit target. So again, for MeBob purposes, under current volatility, I'm using 10-point profit targets. Would have made it today, but again, the way I've traded for years now is I don't mess with these areas. They very often do become support and resistance, and so that's enough said. First trade was a profitable long for plus 10 points. Price sold back down into MeBob, stayed. We had a MeBob close 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bars, then close. So 30 minutes inside of MeBob. Finally, we got a close outside of MeBob. Entry would have been 64 and 3/4. Could have been a little lower, could have been a little higher. I wasn't watching closely. And again, I wasn't trading. I had considered doing some sim trading, but I actually feel a little better now than I have all day, and I'm not feeling great. So this reached its 10-point target on this bar. So the way I'm going to do it going forward, shade the MeBob region, arrow will go below the entry bar, and the profit or loss will go above or below the exit bar. I just think that gives a better visual back test. Enter, took a profit up here, sold short, this way when I'm looking back through my charts, I don't have to be clicking on prices to figure out where I got out. I'll be able to know it was this bar. And then that was it. Here's our red zone. I think from now on, the way I'm going to treat MeBob, I'm going to use MeBob in the morning. And if I continue trading in the afternoon, probably going to resume my sort of typical price action type trading, or most of the time not traded at all because I still work and occasionally I need to do some work so that I can remain gainfully employed. That's it. 2 MeBob trades, both profitable. Again, entry here, stop loss way down here. I know some of you have made comments about the risk. I agree. I'm not entirely comfortable with it either. But at the same time, it is, I really do think that it can cloud our judgment and bring about poor results if we insist on following what is really a marketing tool. You need to have a 2-to-1 profit to loss, 3-to-1, 4-to-1. Look, if we were Warren Buffett and we were buying a company at a discount to its book value and we were going to hold it for 30 years, yes, you're probably going to do 3-to-1, 5-to-1, 10-to-1 sometimes. But we're day traders. In a way, we're minimizing our risk by accepting a 0.5 profit to 1 loss, a $1 profit to $1 loss. Hey, you can disagree with me, others can disagree with me, but for the purpose of MeBob, that's how we're going to do it, at least through tomorrow. So for a long trade, stop loss is 1 tick below the MeBob low. For a short trade, initial stop loss 1 tick above the MeBob high. Now look, I do not have any issue with this, however. This is our entry bar. When this bar closes, why not move the stop loss from here to here? When this bar closes, we have a higher low. Let's move our stop loss here. That way, if price would have been turned back a third time before hitting our profit target, at least we're not taking this enormous loss. There's nothing wrong with reducing risk as your time in the market increases. Same thing down here. Get short. This bar closes. Move your stop loss from here to here. This bar closes. I would probably just leave my stop loss here, but you could put it here if you want. I think you would have gotten stopped out here then. I didn't even realize that. I would prefer, to me, this is almost an inside bar. So I would have had my stop loss stay up here. But again, you can use price action stops on a 5-minute chart because MeBob is a 5-minute method. So I think that would be appropriate, but I still believe the initial stop needs to be the opposite side of the MeBob range until the entry bar closes, and then make it a stop, or maybe move it to the MeBob bar high. you have to come up with your own rules, but the one thing you don't want to do is something like one person posted in the thread, maybe I need to shoot for a larger profit target. Well, on a day like this, you could have made it. Yesterday, it would have made it. But so many of these days, you know, you're getting that 10 or it might go maybe goes 15 points, but not always. Sometimes it just gets to that 10, it goes 11 and a quarter points and it reverses. So I wouldn't mess with that. Keep your, for the MeBob method, which is essentially a randomly selected 5-minute range, after the market's been open for a while, I would consider market volatility, keep your take profit within reason. And sometimes that might be as little as 3 or 4 points. It could be as much as 10, maybe 12. What would we have done today? So let's imagine we enter, close was 89, high was 89.75. Let's say 89.75 was your worst entry. So we're looking for 99.75. So it didn't even make it 15 points. So change the money management parameters at your own risk and your own peril. And that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Depending how I'm feeling, I may or may not be trading. If I don't trade, of course, there will be no live MeBob trading video, but I will do a MeBob review at the end of the day. So thank you all for listening. Have a wonderful evening and good trading to you.